going with your gut instinct, it's over. For example, when Rocky would never be made today. This never would have happened. It's over. The majority. The Godfather wouldn't be made today.
Sylvester Stallone, the legendary star behind Rocky and Rambo, is turning heads for more than his movies. He's openly challenging Hollywood's obsession with pronouns and identity politics, taking a bold stand against the growing influence of woke culture. And let's be clear, he's not holding back. His outspoken stance against what he describes as woke culture has ignited discussions across the industry, making it clear that he is not just an actor, but also a cultural commentator. Stallone's critique of the pronoun craze
What's going on with this country in general nowadays? Does that mean like your generation? Seriously, come on. And these pronouns, what the is with the pronouns?
underscores his belief that identity politics have hijacked storytelling. For Stallone, Hollywood's priorities are out of touch, losing sight of what made cinema powerful: raw, real stories that connect us all. He argues that while sensitivity is essential, it should not overshadow the fundamental aspects of filmmaking that connect with audiences on a deeper emotional level. This perspective is particularly striking, coming from a figure who has built his career on portraying underdogs and complex characters who resonate with universal themes of struggle and perseverance. Stallone's bold stance isn't just about him, it's sparking a wider movement. More artists are waking up to the grip that woke culture has on Hollywood, and Stallone's courage may just be the start of something big. Stallone's willingness to voice these opinions suggests a potential shift in Hollywood, where creative expression could be re-emphasized over political correctness. By taking this stand, he is encouraging others in the industry to engage in open dialogue about the direction of filmmaking and storytelling. If you're tired of Hollywood losing touch with real storytelling, hit that subscribe button right now. We're here to bring you unfiltered takes on the stars standing up against the status quo. This bold move raises questions about the future of Hollywood. Will more stars join Stallone in advocating for artistic freedom? Could this lead to a resurgence of narratives that prioritize emotional depth over adherence to contemporary social norms? As Stallone continues to navigate his career, his actions may inspire a new wave of filmmakers and actors willing to explore complex themes without fear of backlash. In essence, Stallone's recent statements are not merely about rejecting sensitivity, they are about reclaiming the art of storytelling itself, reminding us that at its core, cinema should challenge, provoke, and inspire. Well, Stallone isn't having any of it. Insiders from his movie sets have made it clear. Stallone doesn't let anyone dictate what happens on his turf. He's been shutting down any attempts to inject woke ideas into his films, and he's not shy about it either. Stallone isn't one to mince words, especially when it comes to the state of filmmaking today. And you know what? It's refreshing to see someone in Hollywood standing up for what they believe in, even if it means upsetting a few people. The star of Braveheart and The Passion of the Christ found himself shunned by the industry after a series of controversial incidents and his outspoken Christian beliefs.
When we were doing The Passion of the Christ, the pain that I had to go through was so incredible. I was hypothermic. My makeup times were from 2 in the morning till 10, and from 10:30 to 4:30 it was freezing. I had to learn the Aramaic, the Hebrew, and the Latin. I only get 3 hours of sleep.
And he's not alone. Matthew McConaughey, the charming Texan who's known for stealing scenes, also faced backlash for his Christian views, though not as severely as Gibson conform or face the consequences. And now, here's Sylvester Stallone, a guy who's never been afraid to shake things up. Stallone's seen it all, and he knows how the industry can chew you up and spit you out if you don't play by their rules. But Stallone, he's the last guy who'd ever bow down. Back in the 80s and 90s, he wasn't just sharing the screen with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was redefining what a true hero looked like. A hero who doesn't back down, doesn't bend to trends, flexing his muscles and delivering iconic one-liners. But here's the thing, while Schwarzenegger was cranking out blockbuster after blockbuster, Stallone was carving out his own unique niche. Sure, they both played tough guys, but Stallone brought something different: heart. Today, Stallone's still kicking butt and taking names, but there's more beneath the surface. If you look closely at his recent films, you'll see a common thread.
It's just you, your family, and half the civilized world.
Patriotism and family values. Stallone knows these are the values America needs the most right now. Think about it. Whether he's a grizzled veteran in Rambo or a retired boxer in Creed, Stallone's characters always share a strong sense of duty and loyalty. It's like he's on a mission to remind us of the values that made America great. Take Rambo: Last Blood. For example, in this intense finale, Stallone's John Rambo takes on Mexican cartels to rescue his niece. But it's more than just an action movie. It's a statement Stallone's not just fighting bad guys, he's fighting for what's right. Just look at this emotional scene where he says what he really believes. In a world where heroes are often shown as flawed and complex, Stallone's Rambo takes us back to simpler times. He's a symbol of old school American heroism, standing up for justice and protecting the innocent no matter the cost. Sylvester Stallone, the mastermind behind some of the most iconic action movies, has a unique way of poking fun at today's societal trends with a twinkle in his eye. And guess what? He's doing it again in his series Tulsa King. It's like Stallone's way of saying, hey, let's not take ourselves too seriously.
Called the Tulsa King, or the King of Tulsa, and it just allows you to breathe, the character to breathe out, to take 10 weeks.
In Tulsa King, his character humorously tackles everything from political correctness to social media obsession. Think you've seen it all? Remember that clip where Stallone dives into the pronoun debate?
The pronouns. He, she, him, they, the, boom, bang, ba, bang, cool. You know what my pronoun is? Guess. Time's up.
Okay.
It, as in it, can't take this shit anymore.
You know, the one where he says, what's going on with this country nowadays? It's pure genius. He's not just cracking a joke, he's making a statement. By looking at the absurdity of the pronoun craze, he's showing us just how out of hand things have gotten. And the best part, he does it with a smile, making it impossible not to laugh along with him. But wait, there's more. Stallone isn't just about the laughs. Behind all the action and comedy, there's a deeper message. He has a knack for weaving his beliefs and values into his characters, whether it's about patriotism, family, or just good old-fashioned common sense. It's like he's saying, hey, remember what really matters? Ready for a shocking revelation? Let's go back to 1977 when Sylvester Stallone was just a young actor trying to make his mark in Hollywood. What sparked the creation of Rocky Balboa? Stallone felt movies at the time lacked something crucial, something that made audiences cheer for the underdog. That's when Rocky was born. Stallone wanted to bring back the spirit of classic films from the 40s and 50s, where morality was at the heart of the story. And now, today, here's another surprise. Stallone's commitment to those classic film values hasn't wavered one bit. In an industry that's always chasing the next big trend, Stallone is staying true to his roots. Why does he push back so hard against the status quo? Whether it's shutting down political correctness in his movies or poking fun at societal trends in his series, Tulsa King, Stallone is unapologetically pushing back. Think Hollywood has changed him? Think again. Stallone's dedication to his ideals has only grown stronger over the years. Why does he stand so firm in his beliefs? His films continue to highlight values like patriotism, family, and good old-fashioned common sense. In a world where Hollywood often forgets its roots, Stallone is a steadfast reminder of what's truly important. Agree with Stallone's take on Hollywood? Don't miss out on more videos that challenge the narrative. Hit that subscribe button and join us for the unfiltered truth from the stars who refuse to conform.